Hi, this is Gary Kayye. We're here at ISE 2017 in Amsterdam, and I am obviously here in the Bose professional booth, and I have Fuat Koro, who's the Director of International Sales and Marketing. Good afternoon, Fuat. How are you doing?
Hi, Gary. Great to be here.
I'm excited to be with you. Your booth is packed. Every time we come here, it's been packed, so we're going to go ahead and do this with the booth packed. You've got two big announcements here at the show. First is you have entered yourself into a new marketing of audio conferencing.
That's correct. So we're expanding our ControlSpace line of signal processors. This time we're focusing on the conferencing segment. And in the last 3 years, we've been talking to our system integrators, customers, and they've been telling us that they have quite a few unmet needs around being able to streamline the implementation of conferencing audio. So we took a different approach this year and tried to bring 3 new benefits to the conferencing space. The first one's around around seamless microphone integration. We are going to be providing native Dante support with all the growing ecosystem of Dante microphones. In addition, we're also going to be providing the capability to deliver networking for traditional analog microphones using Dante under table boxes. And this is a very elegant solution. It eliminates the need for extra infrastructure, extra cabling, and does it in a very nice, elegant way. The other thing that I should mention is we're all getting these out of one single box. One model provides comprehensive connectivity to many audio codecs, including VoIP, including USB for your Skype for Business, as well as PSTN. So that's a really great benefit for our integrators, since they don't have to think about what box to choose from, as well as the assurance that they don't need to change anything when they get to the site.
Yeah, and this is a big deal because, interestingly enough, traditional audio companies haven't gotten into audio conferencing, and you're here coming as a audio company with over 50 years of experience coming in. That's all come from other kind of companies in the past. So I think this is going to be a big entry for you, and you obviously have, you've got the brand, and you obviously got the technology to be able to actually come out with a product and hit the ground running rather than sort of tiptoeing.
Absolutely, and I think we do see the convergence of IT and AV coming together, so all of these companies are kind of joining forces right now. We have to basically make sure that we're integrated, everything is interoperable. We do see Dante playing an important role there because of the interoperability that it brings, and you're probably seeing at the show many different brands. So.
Yeah, you've got 200 companies that have adopted the Dante standard, so it does allow for seamless integration. The other big announcement here, which was sort of previewed at InfoComm, is what's right behind us here, which is the Showmatch Delta Q series.
Yeah, so Showmatch we previewed at InfoComm, just as you said, and since then we've been doing a global roadshow of the product. We've been to 25 different cities, more than 2,000 customers have seen it, and now here we are at ISE, really giving another introduction to the product. And the Delta Q technology that we have for this product is really resonating with the customers. What we're trying to bring to market there is the next generation array technology, and the Delta Q refers to the ability to change the directivity or Q in each loudspeaker module, and when we take those different modules, put them in an array, we can create custom shapes that best match the audience listening area. So we're not injecting any sound into the sidewalls, ceilings, and the result ends up being great vocal clarity and consistent tonality throughout the audience area.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, you should go and watch the video that we shot. We're going around the booth right now and shooting individual videos on all the products here, but you should see it because it is unique in the way that you can mechanically basically throw the audio where you want it to go.
Absolutely, and this is something that traditional line arrays are not really capable of doing, and by being able to create these custom shapes, we do believe that we can improve the sound quality in a step change.
Yeah, and so 2 big announcements here, and let me ask you a couple, if you don't mind. I'd like to ask you some questions about your sort of positioning in the market right now and sort of where you feel things are going and sort of your gut feeling on the industry right now, because we have been through some tough years in the last few years and things have changed. We've transitioned from an analog market to a digital market, and now we're making a transition from a digital market to a network-based market. how do you think Bose is positioned there? I mean, I know you're going to say well, but if you could elaborate a little bit there.
Absolutely. So I think we have two advantages there. The first advantage is, number one, we're a research-driven company, so we always try to innovate based on customer needs, and we play for the long term. That puts us in a good position. The second one is, in terms of our portfolio, as you mentioned, Bose has been in the pro audio industry for nearly 50 years. We have the loudspeakers, the amplifiers, the signal processors, as well as portable systems. Now with networking and a lot of the technologies coming together, those four portfolio products can actually provide benefits above and beyond what they used to do 10 years ago. So that really positions us in an interesting spot in the industry.
Yeah, and then you add on top of that the fact that you are going into audio conferencing. That's going to put you in a position to take over more of the room, don't you think? From a standpoint of a meeting room, where you're putting in where you're going to be the core audio conferencing product, you could then grab some other pieces of that room.
Absolutely. Signal processing is kind of at the heart of it, but of course we have the amplification and the loudspeakers, and put on top of that the intelligence that comes in. There's a lot of room for innovation for us.
So you're positive on Bose's future. What about the industry? There's a lot of concern about and nervousness about going to the network. Should they be nervous, or should they sort of what do they need to do? What does the industry, what do the integrators need to do to prepare for this sort of sea change?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us is to be able to partner with our IT colleagues and understand that we don't have the answer to everything. There are IT experts, and we need to be able to communicate effectively and make sure that our standards are interoperable, and ensure that we're talking with the right people, and it's not only kind of the value chain, existing value chain, but there's new stakeholders that can contribute to our solutions now.
That is great advice. Partnering with the IT channel, partnering with your IT partners, which already exist. They're already helping you on the network side. Why not bring them into helping you in the business side? So check out all the products that we're shooting videos on here. All you got to do is type in Bose, B-O-S-E, in the video search window. And of course, you can go to Bose.com anytime to see Bose. Is it Bose Pro? Is it just Bose.com? We got a lot of different ways we can go though. BosePro.com. Is it Bose?
Pro.Bose.com.
That's it. I knew the Pro was in there. Pro.Bose.com to go check out all the professional products from Bose, or you can type in Bose in the video search window where you're watching this video now. And make sure you check out all the individual products launched here at ISE 2017. Thank you very much for joining me, and thank you for the time.
Thank you very much, Gary.